Hello, my name is Jewel Mucklin, and I serve as the Wautoma Area School District Superintendent. The purpose of my presentation today is to inform community members of the upcoming school referendum that will be on the November 5th ballot. So throughout my presentation, the first part of the agenda is to go over our why or some points of pride. Then I'm going to break down what's going to be on the ballot and why now, and what's different from when the school district went to referendum back in April of 2023. In the Wautoma Area School District, there are several things that the district is very proud of. First and foremost, we are proud of the various partnerships that we have with the local community, with local businesses, and then also with post-secondary institutions. We are proud of our school report card. We're not so much focused on the recognition that the Wisconsin State Report Card provides, but we're more focused on the celebration of what goes into getting the school report card scores that we get. Over the past 3 years, our district has exceeded expectations, and our rating is based on the district's efforts to address achievement gaps, to increase student growth and achievement, to increase student attendance rates, and to also maximize graduation rates. We're also very proud of the various programs that we offer within our school district. We have everything from fine arts to STEM, which is science, technology, engineering, and math. We have various humanity courses, such as English and social studies classes. And then we also have a variety of programming and extracurricular opportunities as well, whether it's through dual credit, work study, advanced placement courses. We have alternative education, a variety of sports at the middle and high school level, and then a significant number of clubs and organizations, from Future Business Leaders of America to Science Olympiad to Key Club, Student Council, Biking Club. We have a variety of opportunities for our students to take advantage of. We also, as a school district, we are very fortunate to have efforts in place that support mental health. Every school has at least one full-time counselor. We also have one full-time certified nurse on staff and one full-time school resource officer as well. So what is on the ballot? So the question that will be on the November 5th ballot reads as followed. Shall the Wautoma Area School District, Waushara County, Wisconsin, be authorized to issue pursuant to Chapter 67 of the Wisconsin Statutes general obligation bonds in an amount not to exceed $39,800,000 for the public purpose of paying the cost of a school facility improvement project consisting of district-wide renovations, construction of secure entrances, capital maintenance, building infrastructure and systems improvements, construction of a middle school addition at Wautoma High School, possible removal of Riverview Elementary and site restoration, and acquisition of furnishings, fixtures, and equipment. So what I'm going to do in the next portion of this presentation is really break down the scope of the question and the scope of the project. The question proposed is really a solution. It is a solution that not only is district-wide, but it is a solution that was helped created by the community. Built within the $39.8 million referendum question, the scope of projects includes projects at every building. There will be $12.3 million allocated towards addressing district-wide maintenance needs. $1.4 million is allocated towards the creation of safe and secure entrance sequences at Red Granite, Parkside, and Wautoma High School. $1.5 million is allocated to close and remove Riverview Elementary and restore it back to a green space. $5.6 million is allocated towards renovations to convert Parkside School, which is currently a 4th through 8th grade building, into an early childhood through 5th grade school. A portion of the allowance allocated for Parkside includes renovating classrooms to accommodate 4K, 5K, and 5th grade. $17.6 million of the total project solution is allocated towards the creation of a middle school addition onto Wautoma High School. So we would be converting Wautoma High School into a 612 site with the addition of 6th through 8th graders using a portion of the existing building and then also adding on a addition. And then $1 million would be allocated towards Red Granite, Parkside, and Wautoma High School to allow for furniture, fixtures, and equipment that may be necessary in core classrooms, and then to plan ahead for any potential contingency costs. We've allocated a budget of $400,000. Our buildings vary in age and vary with need. Therefore, our maintenance needs range from just over $1 million to just over $7 million, depending on the building. Our referendum focuses on our immediate needs and needs that need to be addressed within the next 5 years. Some may ask, well, Parkside is the newest building. Why is there over $7 million worth of deferred maintenance that needs to be done to that building? And that's a fair question. What the district has previously done was focus more attention and maintenance funds into its older buildings to keep those older buildings online for the past 15 years in lieu of addressing some needs that could be deferred at Parkside. When you break down the maintenance needs across the district, we have prioritized the maintenance needs to include exiting and drainage concerns. We've been looking at the damaged casework that needs to be updated. We have outdated systems, public address systems, and fire alarm systems. Those should be replaced because those systems are nearing, if beyond, past their shelf life. And then we have both exterior and interior building maintenance that needs to be addressed, from rusty metal to sealant replacement to concrete site work needing to be done as well. One of the more bittersweet elements to the referendum question is the long-term plan to close Riverview. There are many reasons that the district is proposing the closure of Riverview. First, what we would like to do as a school district is align across the district grade level configurations. Currently, we have one elementary school within the district that's an early childhood through 5th grade school, and then we have Riverview, which is an early childhood through 3rd grade school. So we would like to align the grade configurations. We would like to reduce the number of student transitions that there are, meaning that we'd like to reduce the number of times a student transitions from one school to the next. We would like to avoid over $6 million in 10-year and beyond that future maintenance needs. By reducing our district portfolio from 4 buildings down to 3, we're able to also reabsorb the operating costs from Riverview into the operational budget. And then we would also like to either sell the land to a responsible buyer or restore the green space from where the Riverview site lies to ensure that there isn't a vacant building in town. The next portion of the referendum question focuses on Parkside and transitioning Parkside from a 4-8 school into an early childhood through 5th grade traditional elementary school. So part of the cost that's allocated towards Parkside School within the referendum question is to renovate to accommodate younger elementary students compared to now where there's older elementary students at the school site. We would like to accommodate spaces to allow for full day 4K and 5K. We currently have full day 5K. We'd also like to add additional elementary capacity, a secure entrance. There is over $7 million worth of maintenance needs that would be addressed at Parkside through this referendum, and then also provide an allowance for furniture and other equipment and furnishings that might be needed to support not only current but future programming as well. The other elementary school that we have in our school district is Red Granite Elementary. So this is currently an early childhood through 5th grade school. The funding allocated within the referendum question towards Red Granite includes renovating the entrance of Red Granite to accommodate for a secure entrance, to address over $1 million worth of maintenance needs that needs to be done within the immediate to 5-year future, and then also, again, providing that allowance for furniture and fixtures to support programming. A significant portion of the $39.8 million referendum question supports an addition and renovation at Wautoma High School. The addition would be Wautoma Middle School, and then there would be some renovation of Wautoma High School to accommodate some additional middle school classrooms. We would be creating secure main entrance points for both the middle school and the high school. The middle school would also accommodate various content area classrooms, administrative offices, and a separate commons and cafeteria from Wautoma High School. Additional parking for middle school staff and replacement for parking from where the addition goes would also be included in the renovation and site work that would be done. We would also be addressing over $4 million worth of maintenance needs at Wautoma High School, and then both Wautoma Middle School and High School would be allocated the furniture and fixtures allowance as well. The estimated tax impact for the $39.8 million project is $1.74 per $1,000 of property value. So if a property has a fair market value of $100,000, the passing of the referendum would result in $174 additional tax towards this referendum project, or that breaks down to $14.50 per month. If you would like to check out our school district website, you'll be able to find a tax impact calculator where you can plug in your specific information to see just what kind of tax impact you would have should the referendum pass. The last portion of the presentation is to address questions related to timing, and then also what makes this referendum different compared to April of 2023. The primary reasons why a referendum is needed now is because of aging school buildings, to be in alignment with our strategic plan, and because there's a funding formula at the state level that has not kept up with inflation and enrollment trends for rural and low revenue limit districts. Failure to act to address the district needs and obstacles could result in our buildings and operating systems continuing to deteriorate on a daily basis, maintaining entrances that don't align with best practice to mitigate risk and keep students, staff, and visitors safe. We may be faced with increased construction costs and interest rates the more that the passing of a referendum could be delayed. There's also the increased maintenance needs for the next 10 years, which is already totaling nearly $24 million within the school district across our campuses. And then last, our general building, electrical, plumbing, HVAC, and various site needs are getting to the point where they're no longer going to be fixable. We continue to replace what we're able to, but at some point we're going to get to a fork in the road where we won't be able to replace parts because our systems are so outdated, and we will have to replace rather than fix and maintain. In regards to school finance, you can see, based on the chart provided, that there is more than a $2,300 per pupil difference in funding. If the state formula kept up with the inflationary increases that the state faced over the past few years, we would have been getting an additional $2,300 per student. The district has a significant amount of deferred maintenance, so one must ask, well, where does your operating budget go? The Wautoma Area School District operates with an approximate $20 million budget. We call that budget Fund 10. The expenditures that come out of Fund 10 are reflected in the pie chart on the screen. Between salary and benefits and purchase services, which tends to be the people portion that the budget supports, there's almost 80% of the budget that goes towards people. This does not include staff members who are able to be paid through other earmarked funds, such as our after-school program employees or some of our special education staff. The district also received a portion of funds during the pandemic. Our ESSER dollars were spent on programming, technology, and staffing. The staffing that ESSERS was supporting was reabsorbed into the general fund or reduced through attrition so we could stay within a balanced budget. So until the state funding formula is changed, referendums have become a reality for several school districts across the state. There are 421 school districts in Wisconsin. Over a 10-year time span, 374 school districts have had to go to referendum, either a capital referendum or an operating referendum. Referendums and local communities are being asked to take on the burden of insufficient school funding because at this point it's the only solution to address the inadequate funding formula. Wautoma Area School District is part of CESA 5. There are currently 35 school districts within the CESA 5 region, and within the region alone there have been over 75 referendum questions asked on ballots within the past 10 years. With our priorities being on people and programming, deferred maintenance and temporary fixes to aging buildings has been done to prevent the district from going to referendum. As you can see, prior to 2023, the last time Wautoma Area School District went to referendum was in 1992 when Parkside School was built. After an unsuccessful referendum in April of 2023, the Wautoma Area School District Board of Education decided to take a step back and re-examine priorities, needs, and facilities from a district-wide focus. 18 additional months have been spent planning, studying our facilities through district-wide independent facility assessments, and vetting different options. The district has listened and partnered with the community for feedback to shape the best solution. It shifts from a site-based solution to a district-based solution that addresses multiple needs. This referendum question supports every building and every student in a significant way. For additional information, I encourage you to check out our website at wautomasd.org. Please reach out at referendum.wautomasd.k12.wi.us should you have any questions. And then we also hope to see you at one of our referendum information sessions. More information can be found on our district website. Thank you.